Welcome back to EG Financials. Today we're taking a look at the updated real estate market forecasts from CoreLogic, Fannie Mae, and Mortgage Bankers Association. Overall, CoreLogic is expecting next year for home prices to increase 3.5%. Fannie Mae is expecting 2024 prices to decrease by 0.7%. And Mortgage Bankers Association is expecting 2024 to increase by 1.1%. And then in 2025, home prices will increase an additional 3.2%, again, according to Mortgage Bankers Association. And we'll take a look at the three different reports from the three different institutions, starting off with CoreLogic. The CoreLogic forecast indicates that home prices will increase on a month-over-month basis by 0.4% from July 2023 to August 2023, and increase on a year-over-year basis by 3.5% from July 2023 to July 2024. Annual reacceleration reflects 6 consecutive monthly gains, which drove prices some 5% higher compared to their bottom in February. The 11 states that saw home prices declines were all in the West, but since many of those markets have inventory shortages, that trend may be short-lived, and recent buyer competition will cause prices to heat up again. CoreLogic projects that all states that saw year-over-year losses in July will begin posting gains by October of this year. Annual home price growth regained momentum in July, which mostly reflects strong appreciation from earlier this year. That said, high mortgage rates have slowed additional price surges, with monthly increases returning to regular seasonal averages. In other words, home prices are still growing but are in line with historic seasonal expectations. Nevertheless, the projection of prolonged higher mortgage rates has dampened price increase forecasts over the next year, particularly in less affordable markets. But as there is still an extreme inventory shortage in the western US, home prices in some of those markets should see relatively more upward pressure. Nationally, home prices increased by 2.5% year over year in July. Arizona, California, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Oregon, Texas, Utah, Washington, Wyoming saw annual declines in home prices. The states with the highest increases year over year were Vermont at 8.5% and New Hampshire and New Jersey, both at 7.3%. And here we can clearly see that the western states are seeing more of a challenge with home price appreciation, while the eastern states are still pretty hot with 5% or higher in home prices. And in this graphic here, we can see that Miami saw a 9% increase in home prices, Chicago saw 4.2%, Washington 2.7%, Boston 1.3% price increases, Houston 1%, and then we have Phoenix and Las Vegas with a 4.8 and 4.2% decrease, San Diego and Denver with a 1.3% decrease in prices, and Los Angeles with a decrease of 0.8%. In this next graphic, we have the markets that CoreLogic believes has the highest risk of seeing a price correction. We have Utah in here, Washington, and 3 markets from Florida. Okay, let's continue on over to the real estate market forecast from Fannie Mae. The first row of data, we can see that their total housing starts projections are actually expected to decrease from 2023 to 2024. They're expecting 1.4 million in 2023 and down to about 1.3 million in 2024. And then we have total home sales also staying pretty flat from 2023 to 2024. Next, we have the Fannie Mae Home Price Index, which shows home price projections. For 2023, they're expecting home prices to end the year with a 3.9% increase. And then in 2024, they're expecting a decrease in home prices by 0.7%. Comparing Fannie Mae's projection of a decrease of 0.7% versus CoreLogic's projections, CoreLogic is more optimistic with home price appreciation, and that's mostly driven by a lack of inventory in many states. Next, we can see Fannie Mae's projections for the 30-year fixed rate. They're expecting 2023 to end the year at 6.7%. We're currently pretty close to 7.3, 7.5%. And then they're expecting 2024 to come down to 6.5% for the 30-year fixed rate. Next, let's continue on to Mortgage Bankers Association forecast. Starting off, we have some of their inventory projections and transaction projections. And then we have their price index projections. So in 2023, they're expecting home prices to end the year at 1.5% increase. Then in 2024, they're expecting home prices to increase 1.1%. Then in 2025, they're expecting home prices to increase by 3.2%. Down here, we have their projections for the 30-year fixed rate. They're expecting 2023 to end the year at 6.3%, 2024 at 5.4%, and then 2025 at 5.1%. And that's it for today. In the next couple of days, I should have Freddie Mac's real estate market outlook. And once I get that data, I'll make sure to consolidate it all into one Excel file and we can review it together. Thank you.